All right, I really didn't want to do this shit because it could turn into a long video, and then I don't want to feel like going in here and working out and shit. So I'm gonna just do this little sample real quick for y'all, man. Your lust is the reason why you can't find love, more than likely. Now, you know, nothing's the all be all whenever we talking about anything in life. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, people's lust is the reason why they can't find love. And this is why you hear men and women complain so much about these men don't want real women, they want dummies. These women don't want real, or these men don't want real women, they want dummies. These women don't want real men, they want dummies. Like, the list goes on and on when you look on Facebook about how much people complain about men ain't this and women ain't that, etc. Now ask yourself, seriously, ask yourself, why don't people just pick somebody that likes them? Why is that so hard? The problem is this: people don't really want love, they want lust. Because if you look at most people who are probably in a long-term happy relationship, I'm almost certain that they probably found somebody that they might find a little bit more attractive, or maybe they could have got somebody who had a little bit more money or some shit like that. But at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, like Floyd Mayweather said, it's based off of how you have to have that mutual, there has to be mutual feelings. Like, it's like this. It's up here and way down here, right? It has to be in the middle somewhere. You know, you can't be here. It's got to be, you got to pick, when you pick somebody that's, you're trying to fuck with the long way, it's got to be close, man. It's got to be close. But what the problem is, people are looking at tattoos, height, hair, this, how he talk, how she talk, this and that, big ass, all this and that, all that. And that's so small when it comes to the ultimate situation of who you gonna be in a relationship with. It's kind of like you're choosing a draft pick. You know, you could be like, man, Randy Moss look good, but he don't really fit our scheme. So you can't. You got to understand that there's certain people that's gonna work good with you, and there's certain people who won't. You could like them a lot. Like, you could like somebody, and then y'all just don't work like that in a relationship. And you guys still liked each other a lot. It just didn't work that way. Y'all couldn't, when it came to a relationship, it wasn't good for certain reasons, whatever reasons. It could be a lot of reasons. It could be age. It could be situations. It could be, who knows? It could be a lot of reasons why people don't work out, but that don't always mean they didn't like each other. See, people think just because they like something that they should choose that, or I might like this a little bit better, so let me choose that. In other words, I think she's a little bit more attractive, so I'm just going to pick her no matter, even though this girl has way more, going on. Or maybe she don't really have way more going on, but she likes me more. Now, most people are going to go over here. And the thing with women is they have access to men, any man they want. I didn't say they can make them commit. They have access to any man they want because of vagina, a gift and a curse. So since they have access to damn near any man they want, 9 times out of 10, what they gonna do? They're gonna pick the one the one they like the most. They're gonna roll the dice with that guy first. Regardless if the guy likes them back or not. You can't, see, this is what most y'all men don't get. If you was in a woman's shoes, you'd probably do the same shit. You basically have a chance at your so-called Beyonce because you have a vagina. Let's hypothetically say, if you was a woman as a man, what you going to do? You're going to chance that. You're going to chance dealing with Beyonce. You're not going to say, you know what, I ain't going to do that. See, it's hard for women. And that's why they get caught up. Because this one over here, he's not the one that she likes the most, but he's the best choice. I'm going to say it again. It's like the food. I'm going to keep saying it. It's like a food. Let's just say you're at you're trying to be healthy. Say you're sick or something, diabetes or some shit. God forbid. You know that damn pizza look better than that broccoli, but that broccoli's better for you, man. You know what I mean? In the long run, the broccoli's better for you. But people don't want to do that for whatever reasons. They just don't want to pick what's right for them. You know, because they lust. It all goes back to your lust. This is why you keep striking out, especially if you're a female, because you have a chance to basically pick any guy you want. I didn't say he's going to commit to you and act right and all that, but you have a chance to interact with him and fuck him. Let's be honest. Yeah, I'm going blatant today. You have a chance to fuck any guy you want. Damn, especially if you look good. We're not even going to go there. If you a good looking woman, you have a chance to fuck any guy you want. So what's the problem? Why do you keep striking out? A lot of times what's happening is, since they have that access to any guy they want, they choose the guy they want, but the problem is he's not choosing her back, or he just wants to have fun. He doesn't want to commit and shit like this. You know what I mean? And this is the issue. That's why I said earlier, this shit, the gap. The love gap got to be right here. I could like you to the moon and back. But if you like me down here, there's a problem. Look at that gap. There's a problem. So I need to find a woman that likes me up here like I like her. It might not be all, it could be a little smaller gap, you know what I mean? The bigger the gap, the more of a chance you have of this shit not working. Something gonna happen. Motherfuckers don't even really want you. They just there because they can't get the one they like. The one they like up here. But they like you down here. So they gonna fuck with you for now or whatever, and then as soon as they can get the one up here, you're done. This is why people cheat and shit, man. Like it or not, you gotta pick somebody that likes you. Like it or not. If you don't like who like you, then don't like nobody. Just fucking stay to yourself, self-improve, and all this other shit. Love yourself. If you don't like the choices that are in your face, do not try to force shit and try to make people like you and all this. Nah. Stay to yourself and self-improve and wait until you find your match. And you got to be prepared and willing to accept the fact that you might not be able to find the match that you like. In other words, I might like these certain type of women, but let's say these certain type of women don't like me back. Well, then I just got to be single. I can't be out here trying to talk to this one and that, trying to make them like me, basically. They don't like me. I got to accept that. You know, let's say she likes super dark chocolate motherfuckers. Right? I'm not super dark chocolate, even though my mom and my family, and I got that slave back. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm blessed. I got the looks and I got the slave back. But a woman don't know I got the slave back. She might like super dark guys. Nothing I can do about that. Accept it and move the fuck on. Maybe we have a little fun for a little season or something. But man, people, it's what they like, man. And a lot of that goes back to their childhood. They stuck on a certain thing, and that's just what they're comfortable with. And that's all they know, and that's what they choose. You know what I mean? That's what they're going to deal with. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, I'm not saying it's a catch-22 because, like, if you don't want a real short guy, and all the guys that like you are short, well, I guess you just fucked them. You fucked. You know what I mean? Or as a guy, you don't really want, you want a very good looking woman and a very good looking woman ain't like you. I guess you're just fucked, dog. You're done. But one thing you don't want to do is, well, I can't get what I want, so I'm just going to play people. Because now you're playing with karma. You don't want to deal with karma, man. All I know is people need to be more lenient on their standards. I ain't say stop your standards and don't have them. You supposed to have them. But sometimes you need to go back and look at that damn list. Like, man, does she really got to have the biggest ass for real, for real? Man, not really. You know what I mean? As long as she got an ass, I'm good. You know what I mean? Shit like this. Does he got to be 6'5"? Not really. I guess as long as he's taller than me. You know what I mean? Shit like this. Motherfuckers act like there's a perfect person. And there's not. The person that you think is perfect in your mind is a made up person that you got in your fucking mind. And the motherfucker don't even really exist. And a lot of times it's because if people base shit off of what really matters in a woman and man and base it off of love and shit, they overlooking the perfect person. Problem is they lust. They lust got them in this wonderland of a man or woman that don't even fucking exist. And the only reason why they think the women or men who reject them are perfect is because they haven't been with these people. They don't know these people. So on the outside looking in, it's like, I know he's rejected me and shit. He's so perfect, basically. But really he's not. You just think that because basically you can't have him. People want what they can't have. And that's a stupid thing. Why would you want what you can't have? Want what you can have. But people, well, I can't have that, so now I want that. And I'm mad because I can't have that type shit. I got a perfect wife at home, but, this girl don't want me, so I'm mad. I've even seen dudes get mad at women who got boyfriends, and they mad because she don't want him. Because he thinks that everybody in the world should like him. Like, what the fuck? This is the type of validation motherfuckers be seeking for, man. Not happy with what the fuck they got or what they can pull. Be honest with yourself, man. Because if you're not honest with yourself, then let's just say this. If you're not honest with yourself as a man, you're going to believe every woman likes you. And then you're probably going to get robbed out your money and used and all this other shit. But if you're honest with yourself, like, nah, she don't seem like she really like me like that. Let me just keep moving on till I find some woman that like me. See, this is what motherfuckers don't do, and women don't do it either. And guess what happens with the woman though? The guy ends up fucking. You know what I mean? If she was just honest, like, man, he don't really seem like he like me. I kind of show him I like him, and or I already let him fuck, and he's still acting funny. Now let me just leave this dude alone. They don't do that though. They don't be honest with themselves. And the reason why I say it in all my videos, the reason why people can't be honest with themselves is because they feel a certain way when they admit that this person don't want them. Because of what I said earlier, not everybody, but a lot of people think everybody should like them. Everybody's not going to like you because everybody is not you, and everybody don't even like the right person to begin with. A lot of people like the wrong person. So if you're the right person or this great person, how the fuck everybody gonna like you? In other words, if I'm a great ass dude, like let's hypothetically say I'm really legitimately a great ass dude, and the world today, most women do not like the right guys. Okay, then why the fuck would every woman like me then? If I'm really him. And most women like trash dudes. It makes sense, don't it? Oh, I get it. Most women like bullshit ass dudes, and I'm not one of them. That's why she probably don't like me. But motherfuckers do not look at it this way. Women don't even look at it this way. Like, maybe you just too good of a woman. Maybe he's scared of that. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes people say that he's scared of the grown woman pressure and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes this is true with some men. But a lot of times it's not that. He just don't like you. Either that or he just don't want to commit. A lot of people don't get that part either. Like a woman could like you and shit, but she don't want to commit. She don't want to be in a relationship. Now you about to jump out of a fucking window and say, because you feel you're ugly and not good enough. And she never said none of that. She just don't want to commit right now. It is what it is. You cannot force these motherfuckers to love y'all, man. This is why you gotta love yourself first so you don't be so damn thirsty for love. Everybody desires love, but the more you love yourself, the less you're gonna be thirsty for that shit. And when you love yourself and you do actually get somebody, it's gonna make it so much easier on them. It's not gonna be a burden on them like you gotta show them attention 24/7, or should I say they gotta show you 24. They gotta show you attention 24/7, or vice versa. You know what I mean? It won't be like that because you're good. Like, I don't gotta ask my woman, oh, she didn't do my laundry. That's good. It's all right. I got it. You know what I mean? Or she didn't cook today. You know what? I'm gonna cook for us today. You know, it ain't this, you gotta cook, you gotta do laundry, you gotta show me attention, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It's just crazy, man. And motherfuckers wonder why motherfuckers get burnt out on each other and don't want to deal with each other and shit, man. You gotta love yourself first, because not only will you make it easier on your partner when you love yourself, how the fuck you gonna identify who really loves you? See, when you really fall in love with yourself, you know if a woman really fucking with you. And if you're a woman watching, you're gonna know if a man really fucking with you. Like, I can see it. I can feel it. Like, nah, she don't really fuck with me. Next. I can see it. But before I love myself, why'd you call me? What's up? Man, she got the text. See, I love myself. She got the text. She didn't reply. Oh, well. You might feel a little salty, like, damn, she didn't really like me. It's cool, though. You be like, but you know what? Somebody else will, somebody better. And she just wasn't meant for me. See, instead of, oh, I'm ugly, or let me keep blowing her up. Because I lust this woman. And 9 times out of 10, she probably ain't even who you think she probably ain't even who you think she is. That's another thing. People be thinking people are who they aren't, and then you keep trying to talk to them and shit. Blowing up their phone and shit. And let me ask y'all this, man. Even if you do like this person way more than the next person that you can actually have, how is it going to be a better experience? It's not. It's not, man. In other words, this guy kind of likes you, right? But this guy wants to give you the whole entire world. But you only kind of like the guy that wants to give you the whole entire world, and you really like the guy who don't want to give you the world like that. Even though I'm not saying settle for that guy, you got to be smart about it. That other guy's the better choice. You might not pick him, you might not fuck with him, but it's kind of like giving you it's kind of giving you an outlook on how you should choose somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah, she doesn't look quite as good as her, but she likes me way better, so I'm going to get way more out of that situation. So when it comes to that type of situation and I'm choosing, do I keep trying to chase a girl who wants me to be her fucking fan? Or do I I ain't gonna say chase. Do I pursue a woman who kind of wants to be my fan? Again, it got to go both ways. I get it. But remember, this is why I was saying earlier, that gap. You see what I mean? I can't get with a girl who just wants to be my fan, but I don't really like her. That's not gonna work. In other words, women, vice versa, can't just pick a guy they don't really want. There's got to be a gap, but what's going on a lot of times is I like him the most, so I don't give a fuck if he likes me back. I'm not even going to analyze the shit. I'm just going to roll with it and roll the dice and hope this motherfucker like me back. You can't hope motherfuckers like you back. You got to see that they got to be showing you some shit. And I get it with the men. Men are acting like they like women to get fucking pussy, man. I get it. It's hard for a woman. I know. It's hard. And it's hard if you are a man that has a lot to offer, because now women start playing that acting role. You know what I mean? But women are born with this because they got the vagina. They got to deal with this shit every day. You know, men got to actually put themselves in that position to be where women actually putting on an act to get shit out of them because they got a lot of shit to offer. But a woman, she got that vagina from birth. So she got to deal with this shit from birth. And this is why I can't stress enough. I'm not saying pick a guy you don't like at all, but don't just pick the one you like the most just because you like him the most. It's more to a relationship than like. What about all the other shit that goes into it? I'm not going to pick this woman just because I like her more, but yet this woman has way more shit going on and what offers way more. It don't make sense. It just simply doesn't make sense to me. You gotta weigh your options out correctly, man. I don't even give a fuck about the like shit, to be honest. You know why? I mean, I do. Of course, I gotta have attraction and all that shit. But at the end of the day, how do you really know how much you really like a motherfucker unless you really give them a chance to get to know them and shit? You don't. You're going off your fucking lust. Let's be honest about it. She got a bigger ass than her. I like her more. You don't even know the girl. Men do this shit all the fucking time. Women do this shit all the time. You don't even know the motherfucker yet. So how the fuck? And I hate calling motherfucker, but I'm just saying, you really got to get to know people. Sometimes you might not think you like that girl or dude, and you get to know them a little bit and you realize, hey, they might be the one I'm really looking for. But people's lust block them from really analyzing and being able to comprehend what they're really looking for in a motherfucker. They so stuck on this tattoos, 6'5", big ass, light skin or something. They stuck on this lustful shit. And they don't, and that's cool. You gotta like people for, you gotta have some lust when you like a motherfucker, but you gotta be smart about the lust. You gotta be smart about it. Like, okay, they look good. Now let me see what she about. That's how I am. Okay, she looks good. I'm not gonna stop there like most men. She look good. Oh, I'm thirsty. I don't care. I'm gonna fuck it. No, she looks good. Okay, now what else? What else she got going on? I even tell women that. Like sometimes in their stories just to see how they react. Okay, you look good. What else you got going on? And what they do, get mad and block, because most of them, that's all they offer is looks. Because they know that most of them know they can't. They know if a man really analyzes them for if they're a great woman or not, a lot of them wouldn't qualify. See, women who lack looks, they have to actually be good women. They have to bring more out their toolbox, because they can't just rely on their looks. And when you think about it with the men, same thing. A lot of times men with a lot of money, a lot of times they're not the best choice because they just rely on that. They didn't have other things. They didn't really work on their craft and have other things in their toolbox to make a woman happy. You know what I mean? And then sometimes this is why women can't find the right guy, because he got a lot of money, but he don't show no type of romance or affection. This guy broke as fuck, but he got all the other shit. You know what I mean? It's just same thing with women. She's a good woman, but she don't swallow and suck like that one girl, Felicia, down the street. I mean, it's just bullshit, but I'm just saying, I've been honest with y'all, man. That lust shit is why motherfuckers ain't finding the right one, man. It's your lust, man. You gotta analyze that lust and tap into it and really analyze and see if your lust is legitimate. Like I could say I don't want a woman who has 10 kids. That's a good thing. Why would I? Like, why would I want a woman with 10 kids? You know what I mean? Or I could say I don't want a woman who don't have a job. Like, I don't care where she works, she just gotta have a job. Like, things like this, I get it, because what if you do have kids? Like, if you're a woman, a lot of men shame y'all because you want a man who got something going on. You know? You're supposed to want somebody who got something going on. Especially if you got kids to worry about. You can't just date for yourself. All I'm saying is this, man. Don't wait till it's too late to be smart. And then now I'm going to date right. Nah, you got to do this shit now, man. Learn from other people's mistakes, if anything. Look at other people and see what they was doing and why they shouldn't have done this or that. Now I'm going to leave with this. You really don't, it's hard to tell because people can be putting on a mask. They can switch up on you and all this other shit, man. But I really feel if you really judge them fairly, like, I'm going to pick him because, yeah, this one got a little bit more swag or whatever. But this guy, he's more caring and shit. He just seems like he's more the right choice. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pick him. Yeah, she look a little bit better. But you know what? This girl she just got more going. Like, she likes me more. She's more cooperative. She ain't out partying and shit all the time. Whatever, you get the point. Be honest with yourself, man. You know if a motherfucker really like you or not. Stop the games. Only way you don't is if they really wearing that mask, to try to get some sex. Or if you're a man, if she's really wearing a mask to try to get money and shit out of you. But other than that, if a motherfucker don't like you. Just like if they switch up. You can feel it and you know it. People don't want to be honest. I'm honest. Oh, she switched up. Oh, she fell back, huh? All right, bet. I'm moving on. I don't have time to play and try to convince people to like me, because at the end of the day, when I try to do that, all that's going to lead to is her fucking another guy behind my back. Fuck that. I want the woman to really want to fuck with me. That way I ain't got to worry about that shit. And that's how women should look at it. Get with a guy who really want to fuck with you, man. Just like that dude said about, it was some pimp or some shit. Said pick the girl that really liked you, not the girl you like. Now, I don't completely agree. Like, you gotta like them back. But I get the concept of what he's trying to say. Stop picking motherfuckers just because you like them the most. Do they like you back? To me, I can like you more than, let's say there's 10 girls, and I like this one the most, but that one don't like me the most. To me, I don't like her the most anymore. Once I see that she don't like me back, I don't like her. That's how I move, man. My likeness is based off of your likeness too, not just mine. I don't give a fuck if I initially had sky high interest. The moment I see that I'm number two or you want to talk to multiple, I don't like you because you don't really like me. If you really did, it wouldn't be that way. And people got to have this shut off switch when it comes to this shit, or, pay the price. Pay the price. At the end of the day, I love myself too much to like motherfuckers that don't like me. Or, she's only settling for me. I want all women to be happy. I don't want a woman to be with me and she really want to be with him. It is what it is, man. I can't make her as happy as he can because she likes him more. It doesn't mean in reality I can't. It just simply means she likes him more. So that's what makes her happier. It is what it is, man. Stop trying to change these dudes. Stop trying to reach for their validation and all this and all that. Now you missing out on motherfuckers that actually really want to fuck with you. Fuck with who fuck with you, man. The moment you see that they don't fuck with you anymore, it's time to go. I don't care about no fucking feelings, none of that. I'll get over that shit. I don't give a fuck. Period. I don't care about the feelings and all that. I only care about the feelings when we dealing with each other. Everything going good? All right, bet I care about her. The moment that it ain't going good, I don't give a fuck about how I feel about her. It's time to go. I seen her fucking another guy. Bye. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit and cry in this car. Oh, nah, fuck all that. Life is short. Life is too short, man. Don't let nobody take y'all happiness, man. But that goes back to you having happiness and loving yourself within yourself in the first place. Once you do that, I promise you, you will not. There's no way that people can make you feel a certain way anymore. Like you completely broken, about to kill yourself and all this other shit over some fucking woman or man. Or you can't live without them and all this bullshit. Once you fall in love with yourself and realize that you can live without them and shit, they can't get away with all that shit. The moment they start doing that fuckery, you'll have the strength to walk away. And believe me, most of them gonna do some fuckery. You're gonna come across more people on bullshit than more people legit, man. And that's why I feel like y'all gotta stop just lusting, just choosing off of lust, because a lot of times that's what's causing y'all to pick people who don't really fuck with y'all and ignoring the ones who really do. Oh, he texts me too much. He texts back too fast. This and that. Where's that guy that ain't texting me? I wonder why. Man, fuck that shit. You wonder why he's not texting you? You know why. You imagine me wondering why she texts me back, dog. I want what I can't have. Fuck that. If she don't want me, I'm fine with that. Go be with somebody to make you happy. You know what I mean? Since they better than me and all that, that's your opinion. I respect it. In your opinion, they better than me, right? Okay, then go over there. What you over here for? He's so great. Why you over here getting my attention? If he's so great, if she's so great, why you over here trying to fuck me? That's what women should be asking themselves. If them other girls are so much better and you don't want to commit to me, why are you here? Nah, this head is for a guy that likes me. I don't understand why it's not this way with a lot of them, but you need to figure out real quick. It's not all about how much you like the guy. Because sometimes the guy you like, and you don't even know who he really is. You just, in your mind, you think that's who he is. So you could be liking somebody that don't even exist. You see what I'm saying? You're in La La Land. Straight up, man. To me, I'm, and it's evacuation stage at first. Then I'll start liking you and all that other shit. Nah, at first, hell no, because I don't know. You could switch up on me anything. Then I'm looking stupid. Fuck all that. I need to be thinking clearly when I'm dealing with. I don't deal with a woman emotionally at first. Logically. Until I see, okay, I think she good. You know what I mean? But until then, nah, it's logical. I'm waiting for the fallback. I'm waiting for this and that. Not literally, but I'm suspecting like she probably gonna do this. She probably gonna do that. Instead of, oh my God, I found the love of my life. It's only been 6 days. You know how you do. Ain't been in a relationship 6 days. These motherfuckers talking about marriage and everything. You can't do that, man. You just can't. All that's going to do is lead to disappointment. And then disappointment is going to lead to you not wanting to love again. It's going to put you in a situation where you feel like they all the same. All the women and men are the same and this and that. You're not going to want to love again. It's just going to destroy you. And some people actually literally get destroyed. You know what I mean? But what if you was logically thinking like, okay, I understand that it's not going to be easy to find the right person. I understand how people move and switch up and all this and all that. So I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do this shit logically at first. When I choose a man or a woman, I'm going to be logical about it first. And then if they could prove that they deserve to have my feelings and heart and energy and all that shit on that type of level, then I'll start loving them in that way. They don't do that though. They fall in love. 2 months later, they broke up, man. And here's another thing before I go. Most people still attached to somebody else by the time they meet you anyway. So you got to take time with people. In other words, more than likely, if I ran into a woman right now, 9 times out of 10, there's some type of attachment with some guy somewhere. She might not be fucking him no more and all that, but she's still kind of like trying to get over him or something. So it's going to take time anyway. You got to give this girl time any fucking way. So all this la, 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 I love you in 5 weeks and shit, why? Why? Make sure your lust is not the reason why you're not finding the right guy. That's all I can say. Oh, Tawan, he don't say nigga 5,020 times. My pussy's not wet anymore. Well, come on, man. It don't make sense. But this is what we dealing with. He don't say nigga enough. You know what I mean? He ain't got a gun in the car right now. Or he don't sell dope. Who does this? That's programming. That's all I can say about it. You know, like Nicki Minaj and them, how they present themselves, you would think that they want this criminal ass motherfucker, but at the end of the day, they be looking for some good ass dude and all this other shit. Got y'all thinking that it's hip and cool to pick the toxic motherfucker. It don't make sense, man. It just simply don't make sense. And then some people think you need drama and you gotta be toxic and this and that, or the relationship's boring. I mean, whatever happened to just taking a fucking trip? You so fucking bored, let's go take a trip. Motherfuckers are telling, so basically motherfuckers is telling me I gotta argue with my girlfriend, or is she gonna leave or cheat? If I had a girl, I gotta argue with her? That's crazy. I got a girlfriend because, you know, I want peace and happiness. If I gotta argue, I don't even want a girlfriend. Why can't we just go do shit to be entertained and have fun? Why the fuck we gotta argue or it's boring? Like, who the fuck thinks this shit, man? That's the devil. That's all I can say. And y'all know that I'm not making this shit up. Motherfuckers really say that you gotta argue to make the relationship healthy and all this. Yes, arguments that happen, you know, not purposely, but they happen and then y'all get through them, yeah. But the purposely, I'm gonna start some shit because we ain't arguing in 2 months. I gotta spice the shit up. Stop it, man. It's the devil, man. Stop liking toxic motherfuckers. Stop liking people who don't really like y'all. That's all I can say, man. You know, and if you don't like who like you, then just fall the fuck back. Get money or something. It is what it is. Oh, I can't have the girl I really like. You know, I'm just gonna fall back and get money, man. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. I'm gonna love myself. What's wrong with that? I don't understand it, man. And half the time, the woman that I might like might not even be good for me anyway. You know, some people, it still hasn't hit them yet that the ones that they like is not good for you. That's why you keep the same result over and over again. Maybe it's time to switch the fuck up. Now, some people say, well, I'm gonna switch the race. It ain't the fucking race, it's the person, man. It's the fucking person. It was hell with the black woman, but it's heaven. Man, shut the fuck up. You lying. You lying. Becky doing the same shit. People kill me with this shit, man. It's who you like, man. It's the type of people you like. Plain and simple. It's the type of people you hang around. You want to become a person with a lot of money? Well, you're probably going to have to discard the people who ain't trying to be that person too. You're not going to see Jay-Z hanging around broke motherfuckers, man. And I'm not saying it in the sense that they're broke and he's Jay-Z. I'm saying in the sense of the mindset and shit that can rub off on you or situations you could be put in and shit like this. And when you choose a partner, same thing. Because your partner could rub off on you. What they doing can affect you. You know, their poor choices. He bought Jordans instead of paying the rent. Now y'all fucked. You know, no lights or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle, man. Don't settle. But sometimes people are settling off of their lust. Sometimes their lust is the reason why they're settling. And they don't even realize this. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say she says he has to be 6'5" and he has to be dark skinned or some shit. And then let's just say some guy, he's not super dark, but he's not 6'5", but he's fucking perfect. But she's like, no, I don't want that. That's stupidness, man. Her ass ain't big enough. I'm good. That's dumb, man. I'm out of here, y'all. You know, or let's just say this. She got one kid, but she's fucking perfect, but she got one kid. I'm good. Let me pick the women who don't have kids and still partying and shit. It don't make sense, man. That one girl who had that one kid, that could be the reason why she's that great woman that she is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he don't smoke weed no more. I don't want him. Maybe he could be the reason you stop smoking weed one day. Instead of you thinking, well, he don't smoke weed, so that means I ain't gonna be able to get high all the fucking time. Like, come on, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. She didn't give me head the first night I took her on a date. So I'm just going to go over here and get with this one who will. Yep, and then your ass going to be crying when she fucking another guy. Dumb shit. It's the type of shit I be talking about, man. She won't let me fuck yet. So I don't want her. Stupid shit. He took me to fucking Olive Garden instead of a $500 date. Meanwhile, this motherfucker about to be almost $1 million, and you talking about because he took you to fucking Olive Garden. Maybe he was seeing if you really fucked with it. You know, listening to these fucking books. You know, you deserve the world, girl. Yeah, but the motherfucker got to get to know you. It don't be authentic when motherfuckers don't even know you and they already, I like you, and I'm in my feelings, I love you, and I'm gonna do this, and here's 500. I don't know you. But y'all want that. That's what y'all want. Just like the men want the women who will fuck them right away. Maybe the one that don't want to fuck you right away is the one that really like you. She's scared to get hurt. You know, they don't look at it that way. Or maybe the guy that's not forking over cash right away, he's scared that he's going to pick the wrong woman. He actually wants something. And the other guy, he don't give a fuck. He just want to fuck. So here's $500. You know, they going to pick that guy 9 times out of 10. Because they think the other guy's broke or he's cheap or some dumb shit like that. Meanwhile, it's like that picture of that fake Jesus shit. Where that girl was holding on that little ass teddy bear, but Jesus had that big ass teddy bear in the back, behind his back. Sometimes that be men. Yeah, this guy's showing all that money or giving you money because he want to fuck. But maybe it's another guy that got a plan for giving a woman the whole world. You just got to see if the woman fuck with him. You know? But you know these books. You already know these books, man. Don't text him right away or gain the power and he texts you right away. So he's not doing shit with his life. And the other guy who's purposely not texting you, yeah, that's the one. You know, he's so patient and he's so busy in life. Man, stop it. It's sad, man. Man, I swear, man, like, if you fuck a girl and you call her the next day, a lot of them don't even like you. I've heard this from a lot of men. Like, who does that? They want the one who ignored them after you fuck the girl, you gonna ignore the chick? I can't do that for the simple fact that I don't want to make her think that you know, I took advantage of her or some shit. She might try to say I raped her or some shit. Fuck that. I'm going to call the chick the next day. Period. And if she flake and leave me alone, she ain't the one. If I can't show that I care about a woman without her feeling like she got me in a bag or I'm bored, and then get out of here. You're not the one. The hell am I dealing? Why am I trying to find love and I can't show it? That don't make sense. This generation judges motherfuckers off of showing love and rewards the motherfuckers who don't. That's basically what's going on in a nutshell, dog. This generation shames the motherfuckers to show love and show that they care and all that. Oh, he's thirsty, this or that. Even though some are thirsty, but we not talking about them. We talking about people who are genuinely trying to, when can I see you and this and that. You know what I mean? We punish them and reward the motherfuckers that ignore you. It's a crazy world, ain't it? Hey, I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Don't let your lust stop you from getting love, man. Research your lust, man. Make sure that shit's authentic, man. I used to want the big ass and shit. Now, as long as she got a nice, decent ass, I'm good. Her ass ain't got to be the biggest. She got to have an ass, though. Like, even if she didn't, if she had everything else going on, I probably would say, you know what? This girl got everything else. Let's say she's perfect, but the ass. She ain't got no ass. I probably would say, you know what? Fuck it. Now, the way I think now, I probably would say, fuck it. Back then, hell no. Hell no. But now, I think I could overlook that. If she had everything else that I wanted, but she really didn't have no ass, I'd probably still fuck with her. Fuck it, man. It is what it is. 80-20. I ain't perfect. You know what I mean? You not perfect. That's not even something important. Now, if it's something important, then nah. Like she's everything's perfect about it, but she does coke or something. Now that's different. Then you can say, all right, nah, I'm good. But some of that shit y'all be discarding people for, it don't make sense, man. He said the wrong thing, or he said it the wrong way somehow. You know, I'm turned off. Like, come on, man. What, you think a relationship's gonna be perfect the whole entire time and shit ain't never gonna happen? You're out your damn mind. Love is based off of the imperfectness, even though that might not be a word, more than perfection. See, everybody looking for someone perfect. It's like a friend, I smoke blunts with him all the time. Yeah, are you my nigga, dog? In the moment, I can't do it right now, dog. And now he want to act funny and shit. See, the imperfectness of me not being able to smoke blunts with him right now or whatever. Or it could be a woman. Let's say you giving him sex all the time and something happened to where you can't have sex for a month or some shit. Now he don't want to fuck with you no more and shit. You see what I'm saying? Shit like this. Or he lost his job, or she lost her job. Shit like this, man. That's the shit that really show you that y'all fucking with each other. More than the shit that goes right. Even though the shit that go right is necessary and needed, and you want that too. But what really determines if y'all really fuck with each other is that imperfection shit. For real, man. She could have a guy with more money than me, but she fuck with me. She could have a guy that's taller than me, but she fuck with me. She could have a guy that she kind of think look a little bit better than me, but she fuck with me. You see? Out, man.